Welcome to the EastEnders Spoilers channel. This channel spoils, recaps, and gossips about soaps TV shows. In this video, we talk about EastEnders, Carmel Kazemi to return, whether she blame and revenge Whitney for death of son. EastEnders Carmel Kazemi could be set to return to Albert Square following the death of her son Kush Kazemi. However, will the heartbroken mum blame Whitney Dean for his death? Carmel Kazemi, played by Bonnie Langford, left EastEnders in 2018 after the tragic fatal stabbing of her son Shakel Kazemi. Following Monday night's tense episode, Carmel has now lost her oldest son Kush Kazemi, who was killed by Gray Atkins as he attempted to flee Walford with Whitney Dean. But, will the grieving mother return and reject Whitney, blaming her for the circumstances surrounding his death? In tonight's installment of the BBC soap, Kush's ex Denise Fox expressed concern for her former friend who now lives in Dubai. Speaking to Patrick Truman, she said, "There's no need to worry about me, there's Whitney and Carmel. Oh God, Carmel, I have to ring her. Just give yourself some time to come to terms with it. I know you loved him once," Patrick replied. Later, Denise opened up on her grief to Jack Branning and revealed she had spoken to Carmel. Wiping away tears, Denise began, "Are the kids okay? I just needed a little bit of time to myself. You should have called me sooner, I would have come straight over," Jack replied. "I know you would, but it's your first day back at the station and anyway I wanted to work," she explained. "I'm so sorry, it's unbelievable," the police officer commented. "I phoned Carmel," Denise explained, and her fiancé questioned, "You told her?" "No, someone called from the British consulate, I think," the hairdresser said. "She cried and cried. I didn't know what to say. Then when I put the phone down I looked at this sofa. Carmel and Kim were sat here when I told them all about this fella I was seeing and how I felt about him. Carmel was like, 'Oh, that's lovely,' and they were asking me when I'd met him, and I walked over to Kush and I sat down beside him," Denise continued. "He held my hand and the way he looked at me, he was so full of love. He had a lot of love to give that man, and he'd only just found the right person to give it to." Kush had initially planned to take sole responsibility for the car heist and for several other offenses to deflect away from the Mitchells. However, when Whitney discovered his plan, she was devastated and urged him not to take the blame for the dodgy dealers. At his court hearing, the market trader changed his plea and announced Phil Mitchell, Ben Mitchell and Shirley Carter were also involved in the robbery. Since Kush's death, rumors have been rife amongst residents over the nature of the fatal train incident. Some suggested the Mitchells are to blame while others implied Kush committed suicide. Could Carmel take her grief out on Whitney and blame her for putting her son in a position where he needed to flee Walford? Carmel hasn't been seen in Walford for 3 years, but she may return to organize Kush's funeral arrangements and ban her son's girlfriend from attending. Kush, Arthur Fowler and Whitney were planning to flee to Carmel's in Dubai, and the grieving mother may decide to visit her grandson. Will Kush's mother make an appearance in EastEnders, or will she stay away unable to face her son's former home? Alright, that's all about EastEnders, Carmel Kazemi to return, whether she blame and revenge Whitney for death of son. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and comment below. Don't forget to subscribe the channel for watching more news, spoilers and gossip about soaps TV. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.